it's not my fault. You've been lying, saying that I took away your peace. Drowning by yourself, now you wanna blame me.
Hey beautiful, it's Sara here. Welcome back to my channel and thank you so much for tuning in for another video. Today I'm gonna cover the brand new retro eyeshadow palette from Natasha Denona. So if you want to hear my thoughts, see some swatches and comparisons with other eyeshadow palettes, as well as how I created this look, then keep on watching. But before we get into this video, special welcome to those who are new to my channel. Hopefully you enjoyed today's review. I'd love for you to stick around and subscribe. And if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back. Your support truly means a lot. And with that said, let's get right into it.
You stole your piece, put it on
the Retro palette is a mid-size 15-pan eyeshadow palette featuring retro-inspired burgundy and mauve shades combined with grey browns, taupes, dusty roses, and vintage pinks. Each shade is made with the highest quality color pigments. The formula of this eyeshadow palette is very impressive. The mattes are very pigmented and they feel silky soft. The shimmers and the duochromes are top-notch. They feel buttery smooth and they are very easy to work with. And the cream to powder formula is just amazing. You can apply them with your finger or with a brush, either way would work. This palette has 5 cream to powder mattes, and this is the most cream to powder eyeshadows a Midi palette has had. With the Retro palette, you are also getting 1 duochrome, 1 crystal topper, 4 metallics, and 4 creamy mattes.
Girl, look in the mirror. Man, you so dirty. Yeah, you look so dirty. You were never worthy. Lately it's you. You stole your...
Many beauty enthusiasts were expecting a slightly different color story with more greens in the new mid-sized Retro palette. In other words, they were hoping for a larger version of the Mini palette. But I have actually watched Natasha Denona's live on Instagram and it was really interesting. She was talking about her inspiration behind the new Retro palette, and she also mentioned that she is not done with the Retro yet. She kind of hinted that there might be another more greenish eyeshadow palette coming soon, but don't take my word for it. Natasha Denona describes this eyeshadow palette as the new nude mauve version of the Glam Eyeshadow Palette. She extended the Mini Retro into pink mauves and taupes, but the main difference between the two palettes is in the taupes. The Mini Retro has green taupes, whereas the new mid-sized Retro has more neutral taupes. This eyeshadow palette has a 24-month shelf life and it is made in Italy.
If I was Father Time, then I would change the day. So I never saw your face.
Now let's talk about alternatives. The color story of the Retro palette is not that unique in the sense that there are many eyeshadow palettes with a similar mauvey pink vibe. However, as much as we've seen color stories similar to this one, I'm really excited that now we have it in Natasha Denona's formula. So please keep in mind that we are not trying to dupe her eyeshadow palette because she has very special and unique formulation. Not that all other palettes are not good, but Natasha Denona's cream to powder formula is very unique and special. And now let's take a look at what I already had in my stash.
Walk out that door, no, yeah.
Time can never be your trusted friend or your sworn ally. No, it's the harshest mistress of all. And life is just a chain of moments spent, 1,000 hellos and goodbyes. Maybe a love like ours can lead out its call. shift and pull of the tides never sleeps. But if I had a boat and oceans to cross, then I would sail them, since I have this promise to keep. It's nothing to me, it's just how I roll. People on the dance floor starting to jump, and all the little hearts going thump, thump, thump. Nothing special to me, that's just how I roll. Hold on to something, can't grab a hold. Don't you say that you weren't told. Well, I should come with a danger sign. Move over, ladies, this seat is mine.
All in all, the Retro Eyeshadow Palette is a beautiful, versatile, and extremely wearable palette. You can easily go from a daily neutral look to a late night smoky glam. All shades blend seamlessly and they apply with minimal fallout. I found it very easy to mix and combine each shade with other formulas. They layer very well without losing their vibrance. The Retro palette is definitely a keeper for me. Amazing quality as always. What can I say? She's done it again.
Don't you say that you weren't told. I should come with a danger sign. Move on over, ladies, the seat is mine. Come on.
And that's pretty much it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed today's review and the retro inspired look that we have created with this new eyeshadow palette. If you have not yet subscribed to my channel, I hope that you do that before you leave. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you in my next one.
How I